Okay, welcome to today's class. Still Julius Typho, and actually we are still learning how to make animation movies using Plotagon with your phone. It's very easy with your phone. So how to become a Plotagon Pro using your phone? Yes, using the Plotagon app in your phone. Yes. So now, last time I think we did the navigation, to understanding the navigation and understanding some basic icons in Plotagon. Now let's begin. Now we're going to start. Wow. The first thing you have to do after you've opened your Plotagon app, just add scene and characters. Now you select your scene. That's the first thing. Follow this icon here. You select your scene. So you start your movie by selecting a scene. So then you're writing your script by selecting a location. So your scene, then click the scene text to launch the scene selector. So you will get so many. You get so many scenes that you can pick from. Yes, the scene selector is where you can choose from Plotagon 200 plus original 3D locations. Scroll down to see the scene categories and scroll across to see the available scenes within each category. Choose the scene that you wish to use in your script. When you return to the script editor, you will see the scene in the preview window. Yes, you see the scene in the preview just like this. So this is the scene selector. So you click on any one. Some are free, some you buy. So, well, let's start with the free ones. You buy, you see the name, they all have tag. Teenage bedroom, elevator, and so on, depending on your script. So it all depends on your script. So now, if it's teenage bedroom, you click the teenage bedroom, so it's going to appear in your script. So you see teenage bedroom will be written here, but there's no actor because you haven't selected any character. So the next you do, you click on no actor to add character. Don't forget that. You click on this no actor here to add character. Now, if you note regarding scene selector, let's take note of this. If a scene has a down arrow, then click on the scene to download it from Plotagon server. Yes, you know it is not yet in your app, so it is still in your server. So you click this down arrow, it stands for download, so you download it to your app. So it will be downloaded from the Plotagon servers into your app in your phone. Then before you can select it. Now also, if a scene has a down button, if a scene has a shopping cart icon, then click. Then that means it is available as part of a subscription plan. Yes. Click the scene to choose the plan and make an in-app purchase. So if it has a shopping cart, you know, and most times they are very cheap. They are very, very cheap. They are very, 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 very cheap. Now, okay, so let's go on. We have the next is you choose character now. So remember, you've clicked the no actor. You've clicked this, no actor to add character. So this will come up. So now characters. Once you add your scene, you will see a line that says character is, so you add this. So that no character, you click it, so you get your character selector. So you see so many characters: Jessica, Lizzie, Miss Green, Mr. Hernandez, Scott, and so on. So you pick, but remember, arrow down signifies you have to download first before you select. It has baskets, which means you have to buy a shopping cart. You have to do buy. Now, Plotagon character selector displays two kind of characters: standard ready-made characters that Plotagon ships with the application, the ones they give freely, ready-made characters like Mr. Hernandez, Jessica, and Lizzie, etc. They are standard ready-made characters. Now, two, we also have the custom characters that you make on your own using the character selector. Character creator. So you have to create some characters yourself. Yes, using the character creator. You want to create your own character. You want to create, to make it different. You go to character creator where you create yours. So two kind of characters in Plotagon character selector: the standard, the ready-made, and the custom character, where you have the opportunity to create your character. Now, next is, if you want to remove a character from the scene, then click the X icon that says no character. If the scene has room for more than one character, then you will see a second line that says character is, or to add more character. No, you keep on adding more character. If you need more characters in your scene, you keep on adding. So to switch to a different character in the scene, click on the character name to launch the character selector again. If you wish to change a character, you click on that character name to select another character. Now, the next here is, now select the character's location. Now, all character must have a particular location or a particular position in the script. And once you choose your character, that character will appear in the video preview window. So to change the character's location in the scene, click the text that appears to the right of the character's name. So a text will appear to the right of the character's name. Look at Jessica here. To the right, you will see neutral or whatever. So you can change that. I mean, neutral is doing nothing. So you can change that to say, okay, armchair, couch left, couch right, magazine left, magazine right, or middle. It's in the bedroom, can be sitting on the bed, standing, walking by the door. Just choose the location you want. So if it's Mr. Hernandez, you see it beside to the left of the couch. Supposed to be here, but because it's long, that's why it came down. So you can see, so you choose the character's location. You follow the text that appears to the right of the character's name. So every character to the right of the character's name. Don't forget that. To the right of the character's name. Now, now extra character. Certain scene also lets you include extra. These are non-speaking characters that exist in the background. If you see the text without character, then it means extra are available in the scene. Now, some scene will come with extra, some without extra. So with extra means, okay, this scene is available, we have spaces for more characters. So you click that. You click that. Now you're going to have two things. If you click that, let's go for with extra. Now, with extra now, let's say the scene has with extras. Now, if you click that, two things will appear with extra. Look at hospital reception. It's a very big scene, right? So it can take more characters. Now, with extra now, two things are going to appear. That means you said with extras that are attentive or that are non-attentive. So non-attentive means That means they are listening to what to what they are listening to what one of the character is saying. So that means whatever that dialogue you write, and look at the character that is speaking. So they are listening or following what the character is saying. So that means they are what? Attentive. Non-attentive, they are not listening. They are just doing their thing. So non-attentive extras will ignore any conversation between the main character and instead look away and mind their own business. These are good choice to have in the background in public places like restaurants or cafe. Yes, in cafes and so on. So you see so you can either choose the attentive or non-attentive. So now after then you add dialogue to your Plotagon story script. Wow. Just write your dialogue, very simple. Click on the dialogue icon, follow this white arrow. So you click on that. So you choose the character that is speaking. This is Scout. You click on Scout. So you write a dialogue under. If there's another character, it will be here in place of this snow character. Let's say Lizzie. You click on Lizzie, you add Lizzie's character. You can also add feelings, expressions too. You can see neutral. That means he is not expressing anything. So it can be expressing anger. It can be saying, making the dialogue with sad expression or display or so on. So one good thing about Plotagon is you can type and paste the text that you would like the character to speak. So you just copy and paste. Very, very easy. They test your dialogue and it will go. Now select an animation or expression. Each character starts with a neutral expression. Remember I said that earlier? Neutral. Click the neutral text and choose an animation from the list. Some of these facial expressions only. Some of these are facial expressions. Others have body motions and some include elaborate hand gestures or body motion, even dancing. So you click. Now, click the play button to preview the animation. If you don't like it, then you can always change the animation to something different. Yes, you can always change that to something different. Okay, now the next is if you want a character to perform an animation or show a facial expression without speaking, then simply choose an animation, but don't add any text. Don't add any dialogue. Okay, the man should just express and don't say anything. Don't add any dialogue. Leave it blank. Now, the next is now tip. For the best result, make each sentence a separate line of dialogue. Yes, for the best result, don't a separate line of dialogue. You know why? Because each sentence should have a different expression. That way you can have different expressions or emotions to accompany the lines of text. This will make your video more fun to watch and match the right expression with the right words. Separate them, the dialogue, separate them into lines so that you can add expressions to each line. Instead of putting instead of putting 4 sentences or 10 sentences all in one particular dialogue and with one expression, it will look boring. So you separate them so that as the person is speaking is also making expression while talking. So for each line of dialogue, so that you can add expression for each line of dialogue. Now, record your own voice. You can do that too. You can replace the digital voices with human voices. Already, Plotagon has a digital voice. for each character, female, male, and so on. Now the Plotagon will automatically synchronize the character's lips with the sound of the recorded voice in any language. So you have no problem with matching the voice and the sound and so on. It will do that for you. That's why Plotagon app is the best. Okay. Now record your own voice. Select the line of dialogue and click the microphone icon. This is the microphone icon. Remember the dialogue you want to record, you want to add your voice instead of using the digital voices. Just click on that particular dialogue and click on the microphone icon. Click the red button to start and stop the recording process. So there's a red button will come up. You start or stop the recording process. You just record. Yes, directly with your phone. To hear your recording, press the play button. If you want to re-record your dialogue, press the red button again. It will automatically delete the old one and replace it for you. Very easy. Now, if you want to use the standard digital voice instead, or maybe, wow, man, I don't want to use my voice. I want to use the standard digital voice. Click mute recording. So press the check mark button to return to the script editor. So by the time you mute it, it will return back to the standard digital voice. Take note of this: music, sound, and visual effects. Plotagon includes a selection of royalty-free background music to enhance your scenes. So Plotagon has available some free background music to enhance your scene. They are free, yes, but you can add yours also. You can go through. Now the music will continue to play in a loop until the end of the script. Now, if you want to add sound at the background of music, if you click and add, follow the music icon, if you pick, it will play in a loop until the end of the script. It will stop. If you want to change song, then simply repeat this process to switch to a different song. If you want the music to end at a particular point, then choose the moment in the script when you want the music to end. Click the music icon and select music stop. Now, sound effects. Plotagon includes a selection of royalty-free sound effects, including some that match particular interactions. High five and clap. So if your character is doing a high five, there is a sound effect for that, or clap, or slap. The sound effect for that. So select the sound effect icon, and a new item will appear in your script. Sound effect is heard. Click sound effect to scroll through the list of available sound effect and choose the one you wish to use. Now, the next, to save space. To save space, Plotagon always includes a small selection of available sound effects when you install the app, just because of space. So click Get More Sound Effect to download all the available sound. Now, there are so many others you can download to your app, more from their server. So you can get more and more so that you can spice up your movie and make it very interesting. So now, interactions. Yes. If characters are sitting or standing next to each other, then they can have physical interaction like handshakes, high five, and so on, right? Now, to insert an interaction, click the interact icon, and a new item will appear that reads character acts on character. You get that? Character acts on character. Then click on the first character test and choose which of the two characters in the scene will initiate the action. If it's the first character that should initiate the action, click on the first character. Then click Act On and choose the desired action from the list. Do you get that? If you want character A to act to touch character B, you click on character A, then you click on Act On, and you'll see some lists of interactions, some list of actions. You pick anyone, then then you save. Let me show you an example here. Good. Now look at this, my scene. Now you see the man and the woman here. They are waiting for the doctor seated in the hospital reception. Now, Mr. Hernandez and Jessica. Yeah, Mr. Hernandez is sitting to the left while Jessica is sitting to the right. Now, Mr. Hernandez, look at the interaction icon. Look like lightning. Now I click on Mr. Hernandez. That means he is going to act on Jessica. So I'm going to click, then I'll see list of actions. Shake hands with, you see the list here, shake hands. Then I'm going to choose an action, shake hands, hug, kiss, push, shake, slap, touch, tickle, and so on. But yeah, I click shake hands with who? The second character, Jessica. So that is that. Now, if you receive the message, target is too far away when you want to create interaction, then move one or both of the character to a new location, mark left and right. So the character are close enough to interact. So most times if you want the character to act on another character, the character might be too far away. So just move the character or move both to a new location so that they can interact. Some of the interactions like high five and slap offer matching sound effects. Remember I said that they have sound effects that you can put at the background. Now, you can place the sound effect before the interaction for best result. Yes, place it before for best results. Now the text plate, we'll have a text plate is ID for text, for titles and credit, and will produce white text on a black background. To insert the text plate, click the text plate icon, type the text that you want to appear on screen. Choose if you want it aligned left, right, or center. The text plate is ID for titles, maybe you want it to be at the top, or credit, or will produce, or in any form. Now, you can also have a character voice speak the text aloud. Click the text silence and choose a character from the list of available characters that you have. See, the text plate will appear on screen for as long as it would take a digital voice to read the text aloud. So it will stay forever. Now, after then, we're done with our video. We're through with our animation movie. Your movie is ready, so just export your Plotagon video. When you are ready to save your video, click the render video button. That will give you the option to export with or without subtitles. Your choice. With subtitles, you click on export with subtitles. Without subtitles, click on export without subtitles. So your movie is set. You can then export your Plotagon video as a 720p MP4. Yes, or save it to your camera roll or share it with other social media and sharing application. Take note of this. Restart the Plotagon Story app just before you render the video, especially if you have worked on your plot for a long time. Reason is this, so that this will ensure the app has enough memory to render the video properly. If you've been working on that app for a very long time, it's good to restart the Plotagon Story app. So all your work will be saved. Don't be afraid. Just restart. Now, use subtitles. Remember I said that. It's very good to use subtitles. Now let me add this. Including subtitles will make it easier for users with hearing impairments to understand what your characters are saying. And for people to understand your videos in a social media feed where videos usually play without sound. So it really help also in social media feed. Now, look at this. Your video is saved in the video folder of your device. So when you're done, you've saved it. The video is saved in the social media in your video folder of your device. So go check your video folder of your device. You'll see your video there. Very easy. Now, note about rights and responsibilities. You can get that from their site. Get that from their site. There are there are some terms and conditions here. So they certainly hope that you won't make videos with sexual, explicit, profane, or obscene language, or video with hateful and racist content. So yes, while you are free to write what you wish in your script, you also are responsible for the content. So take note, you also cannot legally steal dialogue from famous movies. You have to get your own dialogue. Don't use theirs. So and after then, you own the right to your stories when you do that. But Plotagon owns the character, the environment, the animation, the movie, the sound that comes with the application. That is why their logo will appear on the or in your movie. Yes, your logo will appear in your movie. So if you really don't want your logo to appear in your movie, you just have to subscribe. Yes, subscribe and enjoy whatever benefit. Please use their term of use to learn more about your rights and responsibilities when using Plotagon. It's very simple. It's very easy. Now, you're now a pro animation movie producer. Just go ahead and play your movie and create more and more. Practice every day. You can also follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos and for more lessons. Still remain Joel Inspire. Bye for now.